traders and students all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Hello Miguel, how are you? Remember everybody what we're trying to do. We're trying to build the three pillars. Pillar number one is the strategy and or the system. Pillar number two is the risk management. We're trying to understand how risk management works in our strategy and our system. And the big one, pillar number three, is the psychology part. And what do champion beginner traders say? Champion beginner traders say, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course this is a quote from Mark Douglas. You know, what does this mean? Somebody asked the other day, what does this mean? I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. Well, this means that we are not going to put too much attention to a particular trade. So, oh my god, I just won. Don't get excited, it's just one trade. Or, oh my god, I'm such a loser, I just lost. Don't get sad either, it's just one trade. So, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis means that we are not going to give particular attention, to the particular trades, okay? Zuelius, hello, how are you? Sound is low, let me check. Just give me a second. Sound a bit low. Sound check, 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 sound check. Well, let me see. Filter, so we can do like this. Maybe better, Miguel? Yes, better. See, I learned something. Okay, everybody, this is what means I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. We are not going to give particular attention to one trade. So don't get excited when you win, and on the other side don't get sad, and frustrated, Hello, Annie. And everybody, if this is your first time, we are in the advanced module. Okay, we are in the advanced module, and if this is your first time, please go back to the Ducascope YouTube webinar page and start to watch module number 1, which is the basic module, and lesson number 1, what is market structure. Okay, and I have my own quote here: when the market scares the hell out of you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. When you lose again and lose again and you lose again, and then is another signal to enter, don't be afraid to do the right thing. Better it's better, of course. Of course it's better, I learned something, even though I'm not a tech guy, I can still learn something. And remember everybody, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. And the webinars are not trading or investment advice. And for homework or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. That being said, let's jump, right? Now, hello King of Swing. Everybody, hello Janobi. Everybody type a currency pair that you want to check, and homework from yesterday, it was decide what indicators you are going to use for entry, trade, management, and exit. Did anybody do the homework? Did anybody do the homework? What are you going to use, everybody, as an indicator or a mix of indicators to enter the market, to manage your trade, and to exit? Who is going to be that nice and share today. So entry, trade management, and exit. Who is going to be that nice today to share with us? Beginner traders, to share with us an example, you know. And remember, there is no right or wrong, but we can check how different indicators are going to play out. So entry, Euro New Zealand, okay. Entry, trade management, edit label, trade management, and exit. Yanobi, are you using indicators? For the moment I have decided not to use indicators. I have enough with the tools you have provided. Okay, I use moving average 34 to close my trade. Okay, what time frame? I hope that I pronounce your name correctly. Janobi. Euro New Zealand, what time frame? And 2-hour chart. King of swing, yes, homework done, but giving other a chance, teacher. So you are afraid, huh? Oh, I don't want to share because I'm afraid. Don't be afraid, everybody. We are here to talk about, you know, and there is no right or wrong. And he says, I look at this moment to the Heikin Ashi or the Euro dollar 1 hour. Okay, so let's first check Euro New Zealand, and we are using moving average. Moving average, math operations, momentum, where is moving, math transformation, overlap, EMA, envelope, moving average. Looks like I don't have momentum, overlap, stubbies, moving average. Oh, there you have EMA. Okay. And Janobi says 34. Okay. On what time frame? So this is for to exit 4-hour chart. Okay, let's go for the 4-hour chart. Okay. Never afraid, sir. Great. So do you want to go long or do you want to go short? Okay, so we are going to use moving average 34 to exit. What about your entry? Euro New Zealand first, Euro dollar second. If we have time, GBP USD, but step by step. Simple EMA, what's the number? So EMA 34 to exit. Okay. Moving average 34 to exit. Okay. And this is Janobi. I hope I pronounce. If not, I'm sorry. Simple EMA. What's the number of the simple EMA to enter? Everybody, you can build a system if you want. When you understand how different indicators work. If you are a programmer, you can program, you know, everything. RSI 11 and EMA 9. So RSI 11 to enter and moving average 9. Moving average 9. Okay. So what's the rule? I'm going to put moving average 9 and 9. So what's the rule? to enter the market, must the candle close above or below the moving average 9? What are the rules, Janobi? So the red is to enter, the black is to close, to go out, and RSI, right? So RSI add indicator, RSI 11, time period is 11. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here with these indicators, what we're going to do here, are we going to, Janobi, you are the teacher, we are the students. Teacher, are we going to buy right now? Are we going to go long? RSI and MA on the same window with divergence. Well, RSI is in the buy zone, right? If I'm not mistaken. So should we buy or should we sell? What should we do? As you can see, everybody, you need to understand how indicators work in order to use it as a part of your strategy or as a part of your system. You know? And then how are we going to close the trade? Are you using, Janobi, are you using candles together with moving averages, meaning we are going to enter when the candle crosses the red and we are going to close when the candle crosses the black? Is this one? RSI has to cross EMA from down to up or up to down with one higher high. Oh, moving average on the same. How can I do this? So it's not on the chart. How can I add the indicator here? Let me just RSI. I really don't know how to put add indicator. MA, moving average, moving average, moving average, EMA, moving average. Where is moving mat transformation? Moving average. Okay, moving average, EMA. There you go. Oh, there you go. Okay, so this is how it's done, everybody. So it's what? It's 9, right? Okay. So let's change this color. It's going to be red. Okay. RSI has to cross EMA from down to up or up with one higher high. Okay. King of Swing, teacher, I mentioned before about programming all this knowledge into robot or system, but now you're saying opposite, teacher. What I'm saying opposite, King of Swing? Can you be more specific? Okay, so what about now? Can we enter the market? Would this be a buy signal? To buy, RSI has to cross MA from down to up, which it did, with one higher high. Oh, so no signaling here, right? But would this be, let's say that this is the market, Okay, so we would enter here, high. Would this be a signal to enter, Janobi? So here, red arrow pointing, so here this happened, you know, here happened, talking about indicators, red arrow, here the RSI crossed the moving average from down to up, and looking at the chart we have a higher high, so would this be an entry? One higher high condition is not met. Yes, what about now? Would this be an entry? Guys, I told you yesterday, guys and girls, you need to backtest the indicators and you need to backtest the combination of the indicators. King of Swing, you were saying it won't work, but now you saying you can do it if you are a programmer. King of Swing, what are you talking about? Yes, it was an entry, great. King of Swing, can you be more specific? You were saying it won't work. What it won't work? But now you can do it if you are a programmer. Guys, what I'm saying is that when you understand indicators, you can build a system if you want. Okay. Now, is the system going to be 100% profitable? The answer is no, of course not. Is this King of Swing what we are talking about? Janob, yes, this was an entry. Okay, great. So where would the stop loss go? Where would the stop loss go? And the question is, Janobi, are you just buying and selling according with these indicators, or are you using some other stuff? I told you yesterday, everybody, you need to understand the big picture, you know. You cannot just blindly buy and sell, you know. Oh, EMA cross, let's buy. Oh, EMA cross, let's sell. So this was the entry. Where should the stop loss go? And what about the take profit? J4X is not showing the correct way of RSI and MA on the same window. Maybe I did something wrong, you know? RSI 11 and EMA 9. Well, if J4X is not showing, then I cannot help you, Janobi, you know? If you are saying it's not showing the correct things. Okay. So we cannot help you. Just this with one higher high, and after it raise, I enter. Okay, where is the stop loss? So this would be the entry here. And we were talking about yesterday, right? Let's put on the chart and let's compare MACD. So MACD is against you in this trade. No, I'm not saying right or wrong. There is no right or wrong, but you need to know how you interpret the indicators, you know. And I told you yesterday What is going to be the challenge? Many times your leading indicator is going to show the opposite position of your lagging indicator. Under 34 is the stop loss and target is 2 to 1. Under 34. Oh, so you are using moving average as a stop loss, okay? What if the candle closes below the 34? Are you still entering? Or the market must be above? Because in this example here, if you take this example on the left, you know, when the market retraces, the market closed below the 34. Can we enter when the market retraces below, or it must retrace above in order to buy? And the question is, everybody, what are you going to do now that, yes, you have an entry, but MACD is showing you that we have a confirmed downtrend? Maybe, you know, indicators are not 100%. Not all MACD signals are correct or relevant. Sure, but what are you going to do? This is the challenge, everybody. What are you going to do? Are you going to obey MACD, or are you just going to forget about MACD? What are you going to do? Are you going to listen to the indicators that are trying to predict the future, or are you going to listen to the indicators that are confirming what just happened? It must be above with one green candle engulfing or on moving average. Okay, so no entry here, right? No entry here. See, everybody, there is no right or wrong, but this is what you need to understand from indicators, you know. So Janobi would have not entered here, but look at the uptrend. So we would lose all this move up here. See, everybody, we would not enter here because the market closed below the 34, and we would not enter here, but then the market just rallied up. And it's not Janobi or the indicators, you know, this happens to everybody. You know, whatever system or indicators you are using, this is going to happen. Okay, there is no perfect system, there is no perfect strategy. You need to backtest, and this is the difficult part, you know. Oh, what is the difficult part? The difficult part is to obey the rules on how you are going to trade the indicators, you know. Are you going to use them? So Janobi has a signal, MACD is saying not to enter. I'm going to listen to Janobi and we are going to buy, you know, and bam, you know. Oh, we just lost. It doesn't matter, it's just one trade. We are not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis, you know. So this was a loser, but if we go back here, you know, we would have a winner. You know, if we go back here, don't worry, Janobi, you know, I am fair. Don't worry, I am fair. So we have a signal here, everybody. This is the signal. You know, RSI moved from one to another, from bottom to up, you know, and we need to have a higher high. So low to high, high to low. There is the high. You know, this is the retracement, this would be the stop loss, and this trade would be a winner. This trade would be a winner until up in here, you know, because you are using 34 to close the trade. King of swing, you going to have to decide which indicators you are going to use. Yes, sir. So everybody, when you are using indicators, you need to backtest them, and what you need to figure out is that if you are making more than you are losing. Because if you are losing and making, you know, we lose one, win one, lose one, win one, well, maybe the system of indicators that you are using, maybe it's not the best. Makes sense, right? You know, I have the convergences, and I'm entering the market and I'm going to win one, but then I'm going to enter the next one and I'm going to lose. So I'm working hard, but no money in the bank. Right? So how should we trade Euro New Zealand on the 4-hour chart? Okay, now Euro dollar, any est Euro USD. Okay, any 1-hour chart. Tell us please what indicators are you using. Janobi, if you have questions, please ask. Okay. What indicators are you using to enter and to exit? And then if we have time, it's going to be King of Swing with GBP USD, right? King of Swing. Rina, are you in the webinar? Rina? Okay, Euro dollar, any? What indicators are you using to enter the market? Maybe to manage your trade, to exit the trade. Remember everybody, there is no right or wrong. You need to backtest this stuff, you know. We just saw 2 examples, you know, on one loser and one winner. Oh, this doesn't work. Not true, not true. You need to backtest, you know. What's the number, everybody? 100. It's the number. Oh, 100? Yes, 100. If you just find 10 examples when your system won or didn't win, this is not enough. 100. It's the number. Let's write this down. Oh, Passion didn't tell us. Yes, I did. When back testing a strategy or a system in order to identify if we have an edge or not, the number is 100. Okay, when backtesting a strategy or a system in order to identify if we have an edge or not, meaning if our system works, we need to find out 100 trades. Could be 99? No, 100. Could be 97? No, it's 100. Could be 120? Not necessarily, you know. It's 100. 100 is the number. Teacher will send my system after any. Please, you will tell us, you know. Guys, please don't send me any. I don't have time, okay? Don't get me wrong, but I don't have time. It's your job, okay? It's your job to backtest your system, not mine. Okay. Yesterday you show Heiken Ashi, put it in the chart and look how it worked real time after. Okay, but what? So do you use Heiken Ashi to enter the market? Any? My problem with indicators is they are the truth from the past. Well, don't use it then. Use what you understand, everybody. You know. And I'm going to wait for your answer, okay? In order to check euro dollar, because this is a lesson on indicators, everybody. Okay, I'm going to wait for an answer. What indicators are you using to enter? What indicators are you using to exit? What indicators are you using for trade management? Okay, Annie? In the meantime, King of Swing, the stage is yours. GBP USD. Tell us, please, what is your system? What is your system? King of Swing, the stage is yours. What is your system? Remember, everybody, those are the concepts you need to learn. Don't use leading and lagging indicators at the same time. Okay. And yesterday we were talking about leading indicators, maybe Stohastic, RSI, EMA, lagging, MACD, you know, Heiken Ashi smooth, whatever. I want to use it for enter and exit, okay? So, Heiken Ashi, right? Clone. And is using Heiken Ashi for entry and for exit. Euro dollar, Heiken Ashi, there you go, and line. So you should belong on euro dollar. What about the stop loss, any? King of Swing, those are not indicators. The lesson is about indicators, King of Swing. Counter trendline break, it's a tool, not an indicator. Annie, are you in Nigeria? No, she's from Netherlands. Candlestick formation is not an indicator, King of Swing. Okay. Everybody, this is the difference, you know. What is the difference between a system and a strategy? Those are two different things. Don't mix apples with bananas. System is not the same as a strategy. Those are two different things. King of Swing, you are not listening to me. I need some indicators. And he says, but first I must understand how the behavior. Heiken Ashi, it's calculating the moving average of the candle. Okay? I can also put a smooth Heiken Ashi, so smooth. There you go. So, what are the Heiken Ashi saying to you, Annie? And the most important thing, everybody, you cannot win. Listen to me. You cannot win until you understand where and why should your stop loss go. Okay? Don't be so naive. Even though you are a beginner trader, everybody, don't be so naive that, oh, I'm just going to use indicators and I'm going to make money. If that would be that easy, we would be billionaires by now, you know. Oh, I'm just going to buy Heiken Ashi and sell Heiken Ashi, so it's okay. Not true. Not true. If this would be that easy, you know, I want to use the cross for exit. Okay, sure. King of swing, trade entry, Heiken Ashi smooth. Finally. Finally, Heiken Ashi smooth. Okay. Heiken Ashi smooth. Entry, Heiken Ashi smooth, trade management, EMA cross. Now we are getting somewhere. Finally, EMA cross. EMA cross 21 and 8. Okay, now I'm curious, you know, GBP USD 4-hour chart, Heiken Ashi smooth, there you go, and moving average, EMA 8 and clone 8 and 21 and black and black. There you go. Exit Heiken Ashi smooth again. Okay, so GBP USD 4-hour chart, right? GBP. Now we would enter here, right? We would enter here. Heiken Ashi smooth. What about the stop loss? When you enter the market, where should your stop loss go? We would enter here, so this is our entry, everybody. From King of Swing, we are still in a trade. Going long. Where would the stop loss go? And anything now, I'm long after 2 up candles. Hello, 2 candles. Where is your stop loss? Everybody, where is your stop loss? And I told you yesterday, you are not going to win this game until you understand what you are trading. You know, it's very easy, you know, when you are seeing back in the past, it's very easy. Oh, I would sold in here, you know, I would just sell this Heiken Ashi smooth. Really? Really? You would sell this uptrend? Really? Really? You would sell this one? Huh? Really? Stop loss at the lower low. Okay. Very good. Stop loss at the lower low. This is the stop loss. What about the take profit? Well, we entered here, right? This would be the entry. Okay. King of Swing has entered because of the Heiken Ashi smooth. Stop loss because be below the lower low. What about the take profit? Ten pips below, 10 pips below. Okay, why this stop loss? Why this stop loss? 10 pips below, 17373. Edit label, coordinates 1.17373. Oh, it's the low. So you are using the same stop loss level? You are using the previous low, any? So any would enter here, and this would be any stop loss. Not this one, but This would be any stop loss, right? King of swing take profit 1 for 1. Why 1 for 1? King of swing, why 1 for 1? Not this one, and clone. Why 1 for 1, king of swing? Everybody, you must know what you are doing. Why 1 for 1? Is 1 for 1 good? Is 1 for 1 bad? Does 1 for 1 on the 4-hour chart work? All of these questions, everybody, you need to know before you trade like this. Does 1 for 1 work on the 4-hour chart? You know, I'm going to put my stop loss above or below the most recent high or low. Does this work? How does this work? It is a low of a channel. In the past it held many times. Wow, great comment. It's a low of the channel. So what Annie sees is this one and maybe what, this one, something like this. So any strategy or any system, if you want, everybody, she's using Heikin Ashi and Heikin Ashi Smooth to trade the sideways channel. Right? Now, is this going to work? Well, you need to backtest, you know. Because if you would use it to go short, everybody, it would not help you. It would not help you. For if you would short the channel, it would not help you. Why not? Because your entry would be here. To short the market, you would have entered here. Right? Well, maybe, you know, maybe you would be some kind of... But anyway, you would risk... You know, you would risk the same that you would make. Clone. I mean, you would risk more than you would make. You know? Miguel says 1 for 1 is for scalpers. Yes, sir. King of swing, because don't have 100% rate. Well, this is no answer, king of swing. Why 1 for 1? And he says my take profit is the top of the channel. Sure. But what we're trying to understand, everybody, is does this indicator setup, how to enter, how to exit work? You know? You need to backtest it, right? So, how does Heikin Ashi work? Well, if the move is relevant, well, maybe it would work. But if the move is not relevant, it would not work. You would end up with the losing trade. You know? So you need to, one more time, everybody, you need to backtest, you know? And don't play around with real money. Do it on a demo account, right? So to go short, right? Red and red. So this would be the entry to go short. I'm using the same system that Annie is using to go long. I'm using to short the market in here. It would be a loser. It would be a loser this time. This was the close of the candle. You know, I would have lost in here. And I would have lost in here too. So where, you know, what's the behavior? Well, looks like that Heikin Ashi works when the move is significant, you know, and it's not working when the move is not significant. So passion, how are we going to know if the move is going to be significant or not? We won't know. This is the challenge. Make sense, everybody? If it would be that easy, everybody would be rich by now. I'm just going to buy Heikki Nashi Smooth and I'm going to sell Heikki Nashi Smooth, you know. I'm talking to me too, you know. I wish that would be that easy, but it's not. Any questions, everybody? What did you learn today? Yesterday, you should have learned that there are two indicators. One are leading, they are trying to predict the future, and the other one are lagging, that are trying to confirm the movement when the movement already happened. You know? And it makes sense to use lagging indicators to exit the trade. Why? Because many times we close the trade prematurely. You know? And yesterday you should have learned that many times your leading indicator is going to show the opposite direction to your lagging. And you should have learned that don't use leading and lagging indicators at the same time. What did you learn today? Hopefully that you need to backtest your system, and the number is 100 trades. Can be 98? No, it's 100. Passion, I did 70 trades, it's okay. No, it's not, it's 100. Oh, 100 is too much. Well, then don't use systems, you know. Trade what you understand, use what you understand, you know. Everybody, you are seeing right now 3 different systems. One is Janobis, the other one is King of Swing, and the third one is Ennis. Are those systems good or bad? Do those systems work or not? What's the answer? Can I borrow the system from Janobi or Any or King of Swing? Can I borrow your system? What's the answer, everybody? Are those systems good or bad? Do those systems work or not? Teacher, I learned a lot. What did you learn? Let's be specific. Yeah, I learned a lot. Really. What did you learn? Tell me. How do I know as a beginner trader that Janobi's system, Any system, and King of Swing system are working or not? And I'm building my own. How do I know that it's a profitable system? How do I know that I have an edge in the market? What's the answer? Oh, I just won with my system. Really? So let's market it, huh? Let's sell it on YouTube or internet or MQL5. Let's pocket your system and let's start selling it, everybody, huh? How this sounds? We are almost out of time, everybody. What's the answer? The answer is 100. How do I know that Janobi system is working, Any system is working, King of Swing system is working or not? 100 trades. When we are going to backtest it or trade it, whatever, demo trade it for 100 times, then we are going to see if the system has an edge or not. Yes, work, but take a lot of time and need patience. So you are profitable, Janobi? Are you profitable with your system? And before you say yes, everybody, I'm going to ask you to send me your details. You know, I'm going to ask you to link your account to my FX book. Okay? Don't say yes, my system is profitable, because I'm going to ask you. Or, oh yeah, I have a profitable strategy. Really? Well, show me the results. No problem. Miguel says, for backtesting Think Trader and strategies of JForex, Forex tester is very expensive. Thank you, Miguel. Janovi says, thanks. 2 types of indicators and backtest with 100 trades to see if we have an edge. Yes, sir, exactly. Okay, everybody, today is Thursday. Next level number 3. If you are losing time and money, and if you are not capitalizing on trading opportunities, and if you are losing or missing entries and setups, you might consider trading with a professional charting software, next generation, and take advantage of technology. And no, it's not a platform. JForex is a charting software and a platform. Okay, this one here is just a charting software. Okay, our time is up. See you back tomorrow.